then once we look at that relationship, and it doesn't mean that that relationship with yourself is in balance and right all the time. It's going to be a fluid relationship that you have with yourself. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not so good. You know those days when you feel something isn't right. I feel out of kilter. I feel off balance. Something is not right. Those are the days when you go inside yourself and you try to find out what that is. And sometimes we don't have time to find out what that is. We're just trying to take care of the house and the kids and the job and the get from place to place. That's why we meditate. Because that is a time when you quiet everything and you can get into right relationship with your God self, your goddess self. Then, once we look at that relationship, the next one that I think is really very important for us is the relationship that we have with our parents. Because it is that relationship that models and molds us and gives us that model for how we relate to people as we walk through this world. Now, some of us had a very good relationship with our parents. Some of us had an okay relationship with our parents. Some of us had a piss-poor relationship with our parents. And we have to examine that, look at it in truth, look at our part in that relationship. Now, when it's a parent to a child, the child is not responsible. The parent is, because that is the adult. But now, as we are adults, we have to look at our relationship with our parents and know that they did the best that they could do with what they knew at that time. And if our relationship wasn't the best, to start to do that piece that we must do in order to be at peace with ourselves, and that is that the piece of forgiveness. And in our relationship with our parents, I did say parents. I didn't say our relationship with our mothers, because that's one thing. But so often we forget about that other relationship, and that's with our fathers. And that's a really important relationship as well for women. Then from there, you go out into the wider family. Our sisters, our brothers, our aunts and our uncles and our cousins, and what our relationships were with them. Because that is our foundation. As we're youngsters, as we're children, that's how we know what relationships are supposed to be like. If we had a mother and father who were very loving, had their differences, because every relationship does, but were able to come together and love each other and love us and our sisters and brothers, that is the model that we hold as the standard. If that wasn't our experience, then we as adults have to look at what the experience was, how it impacted our lives, and then look at what work we can do on ourselves so that